everybody. Right now I am sitting with Tootoo Imam ji. Tootoo Imam ji is 97 years of old and he has got lots of experience in wildlife and hunting and horse riding, horse racing. So today we will get to know about his experiences with horses and the various races in the race course which he has attended. He was himself a racer, horse racer, and we'll get to know about his experiences.
So how can I talk about it? I'm an author, I'm a big game hunter, I've done motor racing, I'm a professional hunter for 20 years, for people who came from all over the world, and then what else in motor racing? So many things, you see. So my experience, mainly sport and of course intellectual activity, both have gone, you see. And in Africa it is quite common, you see, to have professional hunters. But in India, but this was all over India, Thailand also, you see. So that is 20 years. So for 20 years I've done it as a business actually. I made my knowledge available. And I think that people start from the south, Mexico, the United States of America, Canada, not from England, oh yes, for bird shooting, England, France, Italy. And this is my sons have always been in field sport, not in game, not even polo, school polo ponies. But this horse here, I'll show you, can take a picture. There is the only one we've kept because my son Hassan has given up riding. I can't ride at my age. I was riding till 88. Yes, you can walk up there. See, I have to go slowly because for my walks I go where I know the ground so I can stride out. In riding, at the age of 80, I broke 5 ribs. I should have died. So my whole life has gone like that. How can I? It's quite impossible. Quite impossible. What most people have experienced of this sport, one sport. But mine have been horses, not ordinary riding, something quite different. Hunting with horses. When I was 18, I tried to ride down a leopard on horseback, but failed. Then that's my whole life. Then came big game hunting. I've got a book I can't give you, I don't have copy. Published by Allied, 1979, I think. It's only tigers and elephant and elephant. And of course, these are the two main things. Now, there is no one particular, if I had to give you incidents, it will run into, even though I'm saying it myself, hundreds. It's not possible. Everybody is not so lucky. I'm just lucky to lead that life. Then you see, this will be my intellectual side. You can see all the books I've done, which are all pathfinders. That horse, believe it or not, now he's too old. But 6 years ago, I was right. He was then about 12 years of age. I sent him to America. He was sold for 1 crore. 1 crore. Ponies abroad. Here in India, 4 lakhs, 3 lakhs. So I trained this boy. BSF, he's retired now, Jagvinder Singh. And he, short time after he retired, show jumping champion of India. I taught him myself. After he retired, he joined somebody in Delhi to train polo ponies and sell them. They bought a racehorse for, or may not have been a racehorse, I think 70,000. And 1 week's training, it was sold for I remember, nearly 3 lakhs. You see. Now, those are by my methods. Normally it can't be done. But with my training, I believe horses don't require training if you have high quality. They can do everything. It's a question of communication. No whip, no spur, not even a harsh word. Yes, people go riding straight away. No, I'm not going to ride. Not at all. Not even a harsh word. That's why this horse, most of my horses, lick my hand like a dog does.
Talk about something. This car.
Pardon? You see, I've had, as a boy, some wonderful cars of those days, which are now collector's items. I restored that. I bought a Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost, 1920 model, and restored it, and it was sold at a very good price. And Pranab Mukherjee gave special, he was the Commerce Minister, permission to send it all banned, because such a restoration had not been done. So I've had, because my cars are not only driving them, I've done restoration work on the old cars. This is just a Rover SD1. In India, this was called a 2000, with a small engine. But with the original engine, this won the Touring Car Championship in 1985, the Rover SD1, against cars like Ferrari, etc., etc. I intend putting in another engine. The gearbox is shot to pieces. It's about, I'll tell you, this would be 1985. So 15 years and 17 years.
32.
Oh, 32 years old. Lot of space in it. There was a sporting car. You see, this hatch goes up here, and then the seat goes here. So I brought home, I believe, our old cars, which now are being used in England for sports car racing. Old, not new, vintage. Now the reason for that is that all those cars were driven at a time when the skill arose in sliding the car. Today they put these big, they call them spoilers, spoils the airflow, slows the car, but inferior drivers can't drive without it. By inferior means Formula One drivers, they could not drive those cars which were of, say, before this era, you see, the present era. So these enthusiasts are not at all interested in Formula One driving at all. And you go for the old cars, the price is sky high, and no money in it you spend. The Formula One is all advertisement to make money. And the technique there is quite different. do all your cornering with the car sliding. It is not. For presentations all out of control. This is my father. He was a famous lawyer, but before that, High Court judge. Calcutta in those days.
We are going to watch movies on horses made by Sir Tootoo Imam ji, and we will.
Difficult to understand, but if you want, you can see it. There's a 1-hour film on training of horses. We had elected 5 horses. So you want to see it? I don't know. Unbelievable, but seeing is believing. Be invited to that, and the girl sat on a balcony overlooking the courtyard, and under the palace, a statue of Prithviraj near the gate, the doorkeeper to insult him. So all these princes came and showed up, Quran and clash there. The girl came down with the garland to choose, and she put it on the statue. That is Prithviraj. At that moment, Prithviraj came in through the gate, flew in the air, struck the shield, put her across the saddle bow, and galloped off and married her. Aunt was because Jahangir's mother was a Hindu lady from Jaipur. Jahangir's mother. So that was nephew of the princess. Whatever his name was, he was a Muslim. He was the commander-in-chief. You see, the scapula goes backwards and forwards, linked with the forearm. The arm goes out, the scapula goes back. So you must, in this position, find the place for the saddle. But very good. He eventually gave me a spinal injection. Now I can walk like this. Okay. It is from here your legs move, you see. I do have a little trouble sometimes, but swimming cures it. Swimming is the best answer. And that time, you see, the hind legs are splayed out. Four legs are touching. The action is. Now, this part of the training.